Greetings. Did anyone ever tell you your thoughts have power? Well, they do. And I'd like to walk you through that understanding. Your thinking habits, mindset, worldview, lens, whatever you want to call it, it either contributes to your overall health and well-being or it destroys it. When we start to separate others' behaviors, actions, and communication from our own, we actually take control of our inner world and free ourselves to think in ways that actually feel good. However, we must first become aware of what we are thinking. Become aware of thoughts and beliefs. Your thoughts and beliefs, they might be positive, negative, or neutral. They might be rational, based on reason or facts. They might be irrational, based on false ideas and destructive beliefs. But how do you become aware of your thoughts? The new buzzword for this is your mindset, or your way of thinking. What and how we think is the cornerstone to everything, good or bad. We must give more attention to how we think. And guess what? That is precisely what mindfulness is all about. And we're going to cover how to create more mindfulness so you can feel more in control of your thoughts and be deliberate about what you're creating. The overwhelming outcome of the research, studies, and testing concludes that our thinking can be altered and we can change to create new, more helpful, and successful patterns. It doesn't need to take hours, days, or even years to unravel the stuck patterns of limiting thinking. I provide a quick and effective way to end negative thinking using the BolsterUp method of meditative brain rewiring. We will cover that later in the course. So for now, let's establish our current thought habits. Acknowledging your current view. Do you see the glass half full or half empty? Or just a glass with liquid in it? Did the guy deliberately cut you off in traffic, or was he just not paying attention? Did your husband want to hurt your feelings by forgetting your birthday? Many of our thinking habits are not so great for our happiness or health, although they are human. Most of what I teach as a speaker and coach is about your thinking and becoming aware of your feelings. How you feel has more to do with your health than any other aspect, and how you feel is directly influenced by your thoughts. Most of your life is created by your thoughts. Your thinking and outlook on life directly influences the choices you make, the relationships you have or don't have. And more importantly, your thoughts contribute significantly to illness and disease. Your thoughts can also reverse sickness and pain, creating healing and happiness. One day, I was over at a business partner's home. My son was about 1.5 and he was with me. My partner and I had a lot of business to discuss and plans to go over, and we were sitting at our kitchen table. We lived in Arizona and many people had water delivery services because the water was extremely harsh and you needed to filter it before using it for drinking or cooking. Well, she had this huge jug that sat on a stand, and you flipped a valve up and down for the water to flow out. While intensely focused on our conversation, my son, who was just a few feet away and within eyesight, was flipping the valve up and down. Before my partner and I realized, the kitchen floor was flooded. I was horrified. I felt so embarrassed and a bit worried because I knew these giant water jugs cost a lot of money, and it was all over her floor. I didn't feel the need to punish my son. He was just playing and being curious, but I felt awful. My partner and friend didn't miss a beat. She smiled and shrugged. Well, my floors needed to be cleaned anyway. She got some towels and we all cleaned up the water. Her reaction had an immense impact on me. I have known all too well many would have been very upset and even angry, perhaps yelled at the child, and we still would have had to clean up the water. I noticed 3 things about her response versus my reaction. Number 1, it alleviated my initial anxiety and ill feelings. Number 2, we all smiled and had a good time. And number 3, the water got cleaned up. We can all adopt this way of thinking and being. We both knew the water wasn't going back in the jug. That wasn't even an option. But yet she found a way to maintain a good mood while solving the problem. Using mindfulness, meditation, and practices like yoga, Tai Chi, and Qigong help train your attention and awareness, thus making it much easier to deliberately and voluntarily control thoughts and emotions, which is what we call response, not a knee-jerk reaction. I've created a worksheet to help you mind your thoughts. You can check it out with the link below, and when you're ready, I'll see you in the next lesson.